Man, if you're not watching Reacher, you gotta start watching Reacher. Season 2 just started. 3 episodes in. It's so good. So good. And we're gonna talk about it. Guys, if you didn't know, if you did watch Reacher Season 1, you'll probably be disappointed like myself that, some people, literally nobody returned except for Alan Richardson as Reacher, which is a bit disappointing, at least the in front of the camera talent. I would have really liked to have seen where, people were. I mean, there's a time jump there. It's a few years in the future. But, I mean, we could definitely have at least got to see where they were somehow. I know he's a bit of a nomad, but I mean, maybe I'll be shocked and somehow what's going on, everything will somehow connect to some characters from season 1. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. But really, the show itself, Alan Richardson makes the show. He's the main event. This man, love him as an actor. He's killing it. He's killed it since the Smallville days. As playing Aquaman, Arthur Curry, and he also killed it Blue Mountain State. Another show I loved. He did his part in the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies. Hey, did what he could do. Apparently he was treated like crap there. And yeah, also Titans. Did a great job as Hawk on Titans. But right now, between, Reacher and joining the Fast and Furious franchise, the man is killing it. And his impressive physique, I mean, come on. The dude worked so hard for Reacher Season 1, poured himself into it, and I'm glad people recognized it. He did an amazing job. And now he's back for Reacher Season 2. He did admit to taking TRT, which is fine. I myself have taken TRT for a few years. And I mean, hey, if you're a man that's in the gym that, likes to put on, likes to have a little more muscle mass, that's a little bit older, then hey, because I think he's a few years older than I am actually, but then there's nothing wrong at all with that. This is the man's job. He's trying to stay healthy. He's doing what he can do, and I don't blame the man. Definitely cannot throw shade at him for that. But speaking of Reacher, the show, Season 2, we're 3 episodes in. This time I think they're going to release it weekly. I believe it's just 1 episode a week from what I heard, which is fine. I can't remember. I feel like the first season was just kind of like what they did, kind of did what The Boys did, where the first season was bingeable. Then after that it got popular, they chilled out on that. Because I think I binged it, but it could have been a thing where I was like so far behind that I was able to watch a couple a day, and by the time they came out, I really didn't have to wait too long. I can't really remember, but I remember loving the first season, so I was very excited. This one is back, another mystery. I kind of think it's somebody in the spoilers here. Kind of think it's somebody that in the unit that that's close to him, because it kind of got that 4, that group of 4 right there. And I kind of think it's not the woman, I can't remember the character's names, but not the one that reached out to Reacher through the ATM code, but the other 2. I kind of think it's one of them, or both. And yeah, it's got some mysteries. Very good. I know he's wanting to play Batman for James Gunn. I'm down. Freaking do it. Do it. Even if he's not Batman, dude, return as Aquaman. That would be sick. We know Jason Momoa is more likely out as Aquaman. Bring him back as Aquaman. Like, what a sick Aquaman he would make. Really. I know it's going to be tough because Jason Momoa did great. In my opinion, did pretty great with the role. And is one of the few examples of a race-swapped character doing pretty good. And trust me, I was against that at first, because I was really into Aquaman at the time. Pretty much during the Blackest Now Brightest Day, and like a little bit after when he got his solo series and everything, New 52 stuff. They made Aquaman cool again, right? So I was a little disappointed that they were gonna switch directions again after he had finally kind of been made cool to where there was stuff for you to actually work with. But yeah, Alan Richardson, fantastic job, fantastic actor. Love following him on social media. Great stuff. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you gotta check this man out. I mean, he's a funny dude. And I've listened to a lot of interviews. I mean, the man's had some, some struggles. Very real guy. And I just like, I mean, he's very, very likable. He's a very likable actor, and the role he's playing as Reacher, love it. I love it. I can recommend this show enough. It's one of those shows that I was very much looking forward to, and I'm so happy it got a season 2. And yeah, I don't know if I'll review it week to week, but I would like to at least return after the finale. It just depends on if stuff gets crazy enough week to week. Fantastic fight scenes. Again, they just amazing. The people coordinating those fights, great job. I mean, the carjacker right at the beginning, dude, I was sick. I mean, last season had some amazing fights. That prison scene, too. I believe that was the first episode. Also, I mean, wow, yeah, yeah. It does some good stuff already. I mean, the man does great at fight scenes. I hope that he just keeps getting bigger roles. I hope this doesn't affect Reacher, the show. That's not a thing. You hope them to do well. But then sometimes they do well, and then the show that you initially the character you initially liked seeing them play goes away, and that normally doesn't work out very well from the fans' perspective. But I hope the man's able to do some stuff and keep playing Reacher. I know he said he'd love to keep playing Reacher for years. And I would love to see him keep doing it and have some roles between. I mean, this man has worked hard. He's not an overnight sensation at all. The man has been in the business for decades, acting and grinding and doing his thing. So it's good. It's good to see him do it. It's good to see somebody that wasn't handed these golden opportunities at like 20, 21 years old for them to talk crap about the roles, Rachel Zegler, and people like that, or to go on social media and just blow it. I mean, the man literally is doing the opposite. I mean, his PR people or whatever. I mean, hey, I mean, they gotta be high-fiving this man, because him. I mean, he's a huge he's like a massive part of why people like the show, for sure. Henry Cavill also has that fan base, but I think Alan Ritchson has this very loyal fan base, and people just like him. And I think he's much better at social media than Henry Cavill and a lot of other people. And Chris Hemsworth's pretty good at social media, and Ryan Reynolds is amazing at social media. So I like these people. Jason Momoa is actually really good at social media too. So there's these people that are really good at this stuff, and I mean, he's top of that. I definitely could see him playing a massive role in superhero movies going forward. Marvel, would love to see him in a Marvel role if they get their acts together. I mean, he could be like the Sentry role. That would have been perfect for this dude. Like, perfect. I think I even said this years ago that the Sentry and Al Richardson, that'd have been a match made in heaven. It would have worked out great. Yeah, probably not gonna work out, but hey, what are you gonna do? Reacher, great show. Check it out if you haven't already.